course, that's a story we will continue to follow closely. Next tonight, work to remove potentially flammable cladding from a Dorset apartment block is on hold. That's because the building's owner wants residents to pay for other fire safety work first. The freeholder of the Aqua apartments in Poole will draw on government funds towards the £2.7 million cost of replacing its external panels. But leaseholders have been told they'll first have to pay tens of thousands of pounds towards internal fire breaks, money some say they simply don't have. Bryony Leyland reports.
Simon Mumford's waterside flat was supposed to be a sanctuary away from his busy job in the ambulance service, but instead it's proved to be a huge source of stress. Cladding on the Aqua apartment building in Poole will be replaced with more than £2 million from the government's Building Safety Fund. But other fire safety work needed isn't covered. 97 leaseholders like Simon must share the cost of nearly £3 million.
My sum is about 23,000 that I've got to come up with.
How challenging is that for you?
Extremely challenging. I haven't got any savings because it's all in here. I can't get bank loans, can't secure it against my property. I'm living in an unsafe building. I've got money to come up with that I can't.
How are you going to find that money?
Honestly, I don't know. I do not know.
Exploratory work on the cladding has begun, but the freeholder of the block has told leaseholders it can't get fully underway until the money for the other work like fire breaks, which reduce the spread of fire, is in place.
97 apartments on 9 floors.
The Residents' Association says at least a third of leaseholders have yet to pay.
On one hand, we don't believe that we should be paying it, but on the other hand, if we don't pay it, this situation will only continue. In some cases, the only way out is to declare yourself bankrupt.
The freeholder, RMB, told us significant elements of the project, including fire breaks, are not covered by government funding, and we believe that government should increase the scope of its support to include all elements of fire safety work and ensure that the parties originally responsible for building defects of this sort should ultimately bear the cost. The government says it's spending £5 billion replacing unsafe cladding on the highest risk buildings. It says when it comes to other safety work, building owners should meet the cost rather than passing them on to leaseholders wherever possible.
Our government has got the chance to do the right thing. It's not even doing half the right thing. It's focusing on cladding, whereas the actual true scale of this crisis is just much more than the limited funding that's available.
In the wake of Grenfell, the government promised to make it easier for leaseholders to legally challenge developers about any building defects. Residents in Poole are considering action against Linden Homes, who built the block. The company told us it fully sympathises with residents affected by recent changes to building regulations and is working with government to find a fair industry solution. For Simon, the uncertainty continues, faced with a bill he doesn't believe should have landed at his door. Bryony Leyland, BBC South Today, Poole.